Hello there YouTubers, this is Grips1995 and this is my first ever real YouTube video. Of course I have changed YouTube accounts. I used to be Jazzy the Greatest, but that was one of the most awful YouTube names ever made, and it was made when I was 12 years old. 6 years later, I am 18 now, and I have finally found some creativity when it comes to thinking of simple names. So, I am manager of Brentford here on this Let's Play Football Manager. And now I'm sure you're asking, why is he doing a Let's Play Football Manager at the end of the season? Well, it is a simple answer. It's because I feel like it. Don't mean to insult you at all, but it is literally because I never really played Football Manager properly before. I always used to pick it up, play for a bit and get very bored very quickly on the game, but I've started thinking more in depth tactically whenever I've played FIFA now, and I've much preferred looking at the tactical side of football. And yes, I have certainly felt like playing Football Manager, so I've given it a go and I've really got into it now, and yes, I finally found a good way to play it. So I'll just quickly show you my team's tactics. As you can see, a 4-5-1 formation, even though it says 4-3-3 here. We have the defenders. We have a defensive midfielder who is Reeves. He's a very good player. Adeyemi and Falshaw in the centre midfield. Dallas and Logan on the wings. Supporting Trotter, who is a fantastic young striker. Certainly the best player in the team in my opinion. At 19 years old, I think. Even though he's on loan from Fulham, hopefully one day we can actually secure his signing. I very much doubt that's going to happen though. But yes, he's a very good promise for the future. And yeah, now before I start any sort of Football Manager Let's Play today, I'd like to touch on something that's happened in the real football world today as I post this video. And that is Sir Alex Ferguson has announced his retirement from Manchester United. Now, I am a Liverpool fan. Not a glory hunter at all. I live in Cheshire. Live not in Runcorn, but not too far from it. So, kind of not too far from Liverpool at all. But anyway, back to the topic. Alex Ferguson announces his retirement. He's 71 years old. He's won his 20th league title with Manchester United 2 weeks ago. I beg your pardon. And yes, okay, I've never really liked his attitude, and I've always found it very annoying that Manchester United seem to be winning everything over Liverpool. But I wish you the very best, Mr. Ferguson. You've done something very fantastic at Manchester United. You're certainly up there with the greatest of the greats. And football will be a completely different place without you. So best of luck in your retirement. And it'll be very interesting to see who is your successor. Personally, I think the best bet for Manchester United to be consistent would be Jose Mourinho, but everybody's talking about David Moyes. I don't quite think David Moyes is ready for such a big opportunity, but I could be completely wrong. He has done something very good at Everton, so yeah. Anyway, back to Football Manager. Brentford. We beat Walsall in the first game of the season. I would show you the highlights, but there's not really any point. We beat Walsall by 3-1. We went 2-0 up before half-time. Walsall earned themselves... No, they didn't. They not earned themselves a penalty. That was the previous game. I'll get to the Walsall game in a second. The previous game was the first round of the Capital One Cup, the League Cup. We beat Wycombe 3-2 at home. We went 1-0 up. I think it was Trotter who scored, and then Wycombe equalised. We went 2-1 up not long afterwards, and this was just before half-time. And then we went 3-1 up in the second half. Wycombe earned themselves a penalty but missed. Simon Moore, the keeper, saving it. And then they did end up scoring a second goal towards the end of the game, but Brentford held on for the victory. And in as I was speaking about before, our first league game of the season against Walsall, away from Walsall, to Walsall even. Brentford playing away. We beat them 3-1, went 2-0 up before half time. Walsall brought a goal back, and then we scored another to seal the victory. And the most recent game, we played at home to Bury, and we went 2-0 up at half time. And let me just find the match report if I can, if it lets me. Let's take a look. It's further up, obviously. Yep, here we go, match reports. So as you can see, Bury quite dominant. We scored 2 goals in the first half to go 2-0 up. And then we scored a third goal in the second half. And Bury got a consolation goal on, I think it was 70 minutes, 60 minutes, something like that. So in the end we played very well, and we've had a very promising start to the season. So as we press forward, let's just take a quick look at the league table. Brentford top of the league. That's a very pleasing sight, but although it's only 2 games into the season, it's a very good start. So now we need a backroom advice meeting for Max Herbert. Who the hell's Max Herbert? It's probably not the worst decision. Start training. Joshua Stockwell. I don't think that'll be a bad idea either. He could develop. George Pilbeam. Yeah, get rid of him. Joseph Taylor. Potentially could be a good idea. Sam Beale. I think that'll be also a good idea. Luke Norris. I'll tell you what, let's just offer them all on loan so they can develop their first team experience. So let's talk to the press. What did the press want? I don't understand why they always ask these questions. They always ask, what do you think of this manager on a personal level in your first season of management? How the hell am I supposed to know? Oh, let's just go with he's one of the nicest people in football. Just give some bullshit to the press. And now he wants to talk about Hartlepool. Not sure they're going to stay in League One. One of the nicest people in football. End of conversation. Fuck off. Right. Okay. So, the press probably manipulating my words there, as they always do when it comes to football. Not just in football. Yep, accept. Craig, that's good. Tony Craig resumes full training. A key player for the team, our vice captain. He's a very good defender. Team report. That's interesting. They seem to be quite consistent either way. Match preparation, I'd say we should go for teamwork, as that's what I've been doing in the big fixtures, because we've already learnt our tactics. I will show you my tactics in a minute. Yes, accept. Accept. I think I'll go for that. Okay. These are our tactics, as you can see. I think I pointed out before. It's kind of like a 4-5-1, although it classes it 4-3-3. Now my style is fluid. I like phases of play to be completed. I've also gone for an attacking strategy. I believe attacking football is the best type of football. Also gets you plenty of goals when your team's in good form. And tomorrow's training day, even though it says that I'm there, I don't have anything to do with the training in the game. Compile match report. Transfer deadline. I haven't really been able to make many loans because the previous manager already compiled 4 loans, domestic loans, which means I can't get any more loans from other players, which is really stupid. But oh well. I made my manager support West Ham because I thought I'd make him a Cockney manager, and West Ham seems to be a very Cockney side. They just have that thing, don't they, the East End sort of club. Brentford take on Hartlepool. We are the favourites. So let's move forwards. Playing away to the Monkey Hangers, as they are nicknamed. This is because, from what I know, if my hairdresser from Middlesbrough taught me anything, they're called the Monkey Hangers because a monkey came on a boat to the docks of Hartlepool one day, and the town guards believed that the monkey was a spy. I can't remember what country they thought it was a spy from. I think it was France. So they hanged it. And they hung the monkey, and ever since then they've been known as the Monkey Hangers. So, match preview, team selection. Us to pick. That'll do. Okay. Proceed to match. Yes, I will. Thank you very much. Playing at Victoria Park. I'm just sure Jeff Sterling will be taking a look at this game. Let's get a bit passionate. Come on, lads! Show me what you can do! Oh. Well, at least one of them seemed motivated. Let's try going a bit more individually. And finally, right. Get ball forward. Hassle the opponents. That's how I always start the game. Home or away, that's the best way to do it. So, Hartlepool versus Brentford here at Victoria Park. Dow has the ball, and it's an early attack for Hartlepool, who are in good form at the moment. And it's been tackled, and Hudson now has the ball. He's played it forward, and it has gone out. It's a throw into Hartlepool. So we are underway, and I have a Facebook message there. I will check that after the video. So Moore passes it to Kieran, passes it back to Moore, up to Bidwell, that's to Kieran. Dallas now has the ball. Reeves, Adeyemi, string tackle back to Kieran, and Dallas. Well, they all seem to be trying to tackle the ball there, but Douglas wins it, and Trotter tries to get it, and Trotter seems to keep it, and he goes for the shot, and Flinders pushes the ball away, and he couldn't even go out for a corner. Austin clears it out for a throw to Brentford. So, Bidwell with the throw-in to Dallas, back to Bidwell. And Trotter goes for it, and Flinders catches it. Bit of a interesting start to the game. Brentford trying to push forwards. Stuart Dallas seems to have serious problems playing in the squad. Short passing play. Let's try past the feet. Steen forwards to Forshaw. Forwards to Adeyemi. This is good play by Brentford, and Douglas passing it back to Reeves. Oh, and they just gave it away to Sweeney. And now it's Poole with the ball, and Brentford seem to be rushing back here. Douglas now has the ball. It's Trotter for Brentford, and it's a poor shot. He can definitely do better than that, I know he can. We might be having shots, but they're from a long range. Well, this is not good. Hartlepool seems to be grabbing most of possession here. Oh, and Trotter's been booked. Maybe. Nope, he just received a lecture from a referee. Misplacing way too many long passes even. It's more. It's to Dean, to Kiernan. Can't pronounce his name. It's to Bidwell, Dallas. And it's Douglas now. Oh, and Hartlepool win it back again. We want to stop giving it away so cheaply. Moore grabs or kicks it up even. Dallas